How you doing, everyone? Sharky, welcome in. Nathan, welcome in. I was planning on making a bomber plane, so I'm going to take notes. Yeah. You should. I'm going to be so good at this right off the bat. This isn't going to go fantastically right away. We are going to try to make a propeller military plane thingy, similar kind of to what Charlie made, actually. I have in my inventory some of the basic things that I could have at all imagined would be on this thing. And then I've also gone ahead and started loading up a diamond backpack with too much gasoline to even consider, in case we ever get there. If my CPU didn't fry, I could have played 3 days ago. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, Nathan. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, in the meantime, you can play vicariously through me, and I will do such a great job that you're gonna be like, wow, I don't even need to play Minecraft anymore. This is all that I need. This is everything that I could have ever dreamed of. I have to buy one again? Yeah. Sorry. That's terribly sad. Okay. For 221 pounds. Euros? Euros is different than pounds. That is brutal. That is tough. Sorry. Terrible. Okay. So for this build, I have over on my other monitor a plane that looks like a military plane. That's what I'm going to be using. Before we ever even do this, low key, I'm thinking we have a big old diesel engine in the center, like the Charlie one, a little bit like the Charlie one, I have to say. It's not super identical, but it's a military plane. It's going to be green. It's going to have a propeller because I don't want it to have the fighter jet bit thing. But then other than that, not really. I want to get in functionality first, and then we can work on making it look cool. I tried to do this in the past and it didn't work, but now maybe I have a better idea of how to do this. And the first thing is our propeller. So what I'm thinking is our plane is going to be like tilted this way when it's on the ground, so that the propeller's over here, so that when the propeller pulls it, it'll pull it up and start flying, which before on my previous plane, it was just fully flat. So it pulled it forward. It did a good job going forward, but that was all it did. So I want a propeller forward. I am also going to want, and this is going to be, I think, pretty difficult. I'm also going to want wheels on either side that actually pull the plane. And this might not be possible, but I want to try to do it. What do we think that was called? There's like a wrench thingy that can change. It's in tracks. Hold on. I know it. I can picture it. Yes, you. Suspension key. Beautiful. And then we want to go spring? No. Just pop that back to 1. What do we want? We want like distance? Position. Great. On the floor like that. I feel like I want littler wheels. Yeah. I want little wheels, please. Thank you. Oh, you can make those go away? That's kind of fun. Okay, and that's as far as they'll go. What was that? That was 75? Yeah. I'm okay with that, I think. Okay. We low-key, I probably want those like 1 wider, but that's okay. Use the mod drive-by wires. What does that one do? I'm willing to take suggestions. Not on this mod pack, because that's not my mod pack. What's up, Shooked? Planes? I like planes! Yeah, we're making a plane. This plane day. Wireless redstone? Nathan, I hate to say it, we got this in this game. It's right here. Bonk. Wireless redstone. That's what you got. Shooked. This is my first time. Without that, what's the point? What's the point? You could put computers in the game. Do you want me to do that too? Do you want me to just make everything super easy and do everything without? We don't need redstone. Redstone's just binary for computers, and if we have advanced computers, we don't even need that. That's what I'm saying, Shooked. Computers are magic, so wireless redstone. This is wireless redstone. Like this is redstone, but wireless. It saves space. So do computers, Nathan. Nathan, I need some better suggestions from you, Nathan. Nathan, I'm not gonna take your opinion seriously if you give me silly recommendations like wireless redstone and magic and computer and everything else. Look at the mod. Maybe eventually I will. I'm gonna do propelly now. These, Charlie literally just did this, and it worked great for him. So this is what I'm gonna do too. I am sheep, and the world is my shepherd. Great. Propeller plane completed. I feel like I want my wheels lower by a block. Is that crazy? I feel like they need to be lower. That feels kind of ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. And then we can have it go dummy far down. Yes, please. Same with you. Cool. It's going to be a little bit in the ground, but I want this to be a little diagonal. That's a reference to the hit video, my first Create Mod Shop, Create Aeronautics, episode 08 by Kindle Bubblegum. That's a hit show for people that don't know. Yeah, for everyone that watches my Twitch streams, but not my videos. I don't think a single person has been introduced to my content that way, but maybe they have. Who knows? Okay. We have plane. Well, I probably want plane wheel here. Plane wheel. Plane wheel. Thoughts? Okay, we want position, and then in the center of this block like that. And then we'll need to do a little bit of finagling to get that maybe not looking ugly, but that's fine. So what's gonna be happening is this front part is gonna be a little bit off the ground, and maybe we could even raise this up by a little bit so that it's like tilted super diagonally like this. Cool. Next, I need to do two things. I want an analog doohickey. And this has got to go somewhere. I got to remember how this thing works, so forgive me. You power it. This is the way I'm powering it. And if we increase the power of it, that will slow down. Okay, I want the opposite, which means a little cogwheel. And then we can analog here. What this will do, if we power our analog transmission, the shaft over here will speed up a certain amount. Great. From there, let me get some encase chain drives. No. Ooh, how do I do this? This needs to go back a block. I need to give this thing a little bit more room so that I can connect up our propeller. Cool. I'm thinking our propeller and our wheels go the same speed. Like in a real plane, probably not how it works. I don't care though. What I want to do here, a parallel gearbox won't do a single thing. So let's just do a normal gearbox, and then we'll figure out one of these ways is going to need to be like inverted a smidge, but that's okay. Cool. We have what I think is a good little first bit. Yeah, I don't have a single issue with this. It may be a little bit bulky, but that's fine. Pismo, I never really understood the purpose of the analog transmission versus the inline transmission in aeronautics. The inline one always makes more sense. Do you mean the rotation speed controller? Because the rotation speed controller would mean that we would need to take our output horizontally this way. And that is sometimes a little bit more challenging. But there's not a thing called an inline transmission, at least in my... I forget the name of it, lol. I'm gonna need the name. Unfortunately, there's at least, like, unless you're thinking like the gear shift, not that gear. This thing, the sequential gearbox. Oh, the redstone transmission. Let's see what this is. Direct mode maps input signal directly to output ratio. Output scales proportionally with the received redstones. This might be very helpful. You might be correct in that. What? Hold on. We'll look at this. Incremental mode changes shift level step by step. That's probably what we would want, right? We would want incremental mode. Use the value panel to switch control modes. Yeah. Okay, I agree. The reason that this is easier, though, is because it's a modded thing. So it makes sense. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you for even bringing that up. That shrinks our build quite a lot. Because what, we could just connect it to this, and then if we switch to incremental mode, that's our job done. How nice is that? Oh, and bonus, actually. That means this now only needs a shaft. Beautiful. That's really clean in comparison. Good work, Pismo. With a redstone accumulator is fantastic. That is literally my next step. Accumulator. I'm gonna need to remember how these things work too. I think it's you power the back and it'll slowly speed up, and then if you power the side, it'll slowly speed down. Yeah, got it. Locked in. No worries. So from here, I actually probably want this in the front, just because we'll have space here. Let's get a casing. And then I'm gonna have my redstone links behind it to speed it up, and then to the side to slow it down, both on receive mode. Okay, so what we have here, we have propeller pulling it forward, this thing pulling it back. We're gonna need turning, and turning. We could do that. We'll also need to set up wings, which I feel like first of all, this should be way longer, but maybe that's a problem for the future. Can I, like, copy this exactly? I can. Cool. I think maybe we make it this long and then have our wings, like, here-ish. I'm gonna need a swivel bearing for these. And then this side, I think, should always be max speed, which means we have a redstone transmission here. This one should be on direct, right? Output speed none. Internal shift. This should be max speed now, right? So then out of here, I want that. And then I want my swivel bearings here and here, which... unpowered locked, yes. Because what that'll mean... no, I want the spring thing. Am I crazy? So I want the torsion spring. Because this'll mean when we, like, yaw up, the wings will turn a little bit. Which means swivel bearing here, probably. That's okay. And then we need a gearbox thing. What's it called? It's a gear, this directional gear shift. And this thing only has like 2 directions, right? So we need this to go out, and then we need our gear shift. Ugh, gross. How can I do this in a better way? Because low key, I feel like our swivel bearings should be like here, actually. If I want them like in the center of our plane, I feel like this is the center. Which means we need gearboxes that go along. Is there a reason why we don't just have one torsion spring for both wings? Yes, there is. Hold on. Ooh, there's also a reason why we have multiple directional gear shifts for each wing. I didn't think about this. Okay. So we need gear shift here, gear shift here. And then the scale of this is so challenging to think about beforehand. I think if we have this like this, we can gearbox here, torsion spring here, gearbox here. It actually might work. Cool. And then we have our cogs. So let's see. So if we have cog here and cog here. Oh, we can't have a... okay. Okay, my theory, and this almost works. We have a gearbox coming out, and for each wing, we have forward and backy turnies. So this works. Except for the fact that we need a spot on this side. So that's not gonna work. Need 2 springs for sick barrel rolls. I agree. So I need redstone links on these here, 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 and here, which maybe means we just increase this by 1. And then we have this here, this here, this here. And then we have gearboxes. Okay. And then because of that, I almost certainly want to bring this closer. Now that we're here. Because now our wings are going to be in like this spot here, which is pretty close to the front. It feels like. Also, our plane is 5 blocks wide. Can I make that better? Would I rather it tall? I'm really curious how Charlie made his. Okay, we'll fix this later if it needs fixing. Let's get in sails. Okay. How 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I just want to make sure these are symmetrical. Cool. With a plane this wide, we need way more sails, I feel like. And I feel like this thing needs to be way longer. Gosh, that thing was annoying. So, like, I feel like it needs to be, like, way back here. Is that crazy? I don't know. Okay, well, with this amount of space, we'd be able to tweak and mess with our engineering work here. For now, I'm just going to connect it with this big long line of thingies, and we'll call it a day. Yo, what's up, Yusuf? Welcome in. Okay, now that we're here, I have you and you for steering. And you as well. Cool. This is also on steering. And before I connect any of the redstone bits, I actually want to power up our generator here to make sure that everything is spinning and working as I expect. Okay, no, this is fine actually. I need to interact with fluid containers in hand, interact with tanks and pipes, interact with world, output. That turns on. We should see this going at full speed, but it's not. Internal shift is 15 out of 15. Lever. Let's grab this thing just to see what the heck is going on with it. Okay, Prismo. The reason why we don't just want to have these is because these can only go up why was that not at all working? Oh, because it was incremental, right? Yeah, so the max speed that this can go, is 69. Which can't work. Like, it may, I guess it's possible for this one. But I don't want that. I want max speed. And this thing, I think, can do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap it out. And then it's a little bit more challenging. Yeah, but this is even going too fast. So let's... at 9. Speedometer. How fast are you going? Max speed. Okay. That's what we want. This is actually low-key maybe better. Because we can connect you, and now these are working. But this should be spinning. Maybe I'm forgetting how these work. I am. Okay. Yeah. This works. I could you're on my wife and I's TV. You have made it to the big screen, King. Let's go. This is huge. You're gonna watch the best plane ever be made on your living room TV. It's something. It's for sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna get a typewriter. Type. Right. How do you? I swear I typed that right. Hub. I'm just going to get the linked typewriter. I'm going to be so honest. Charles is going to look like a model plane compared to this. This is the plane of all time. You're absolutely right. How dare I even consider that this wouldn't have been the best plane ever in the history of planes? Why is my inventory full of garbage? Get this all out of here so I can do bonk. Thank you. I do need my goggles back, though. Don't ever doubt yourself. I won't. You're so right. This is the best. We're gonna win the Plane of the Year award at the Grammys. That's what we're doing here. Nope, wrong item. This one. Okay, I'm just setting the filters for these so that we can turn. Well, I guess also turn, but go backward, forward, or up, down. And then we need backward, forward. Actually, here, let me connect this first. So, nice. Okay, and I probably want like 15 degrees on these. And then also, this is this way, and this is this way. Why is that one not working, you ask and say? I'm an idiot and forgot to connect it, that's why. Epic. I love when that's the answer and it's not something that I didn't consider. Nice. Cool. Okay, so this works. What I also need, left to righty. 15, oh, you were saying, so steep angle wing for the 90 degrees, I agree. I forgot these were ghost blocks. What I actually need is a way to make this and this. So okay. So my current concern with my typewriter right now, I can only go forward and back. If I wanted to go left, I would need to power this one and this one at the same time. Right? No, I would need to power this one and this one at the same time, which is currently not something we can do. Currently not something we can do. So, to make it something we can do, I'm going to replace you and you with those. The reason for that is because now we have 4 different ones. So, these are not going to be called or powered by my typewriter. Instead, they're going to be powered by these. Because I need 2 configuration options for these. So the first one is backwards. These should be different. Hold on. We'll name the first one Redstone Link, the key wrench, and then this other one, the inverse of that. And this one is going to be down, this one's going to be up. What that means is we have both of those. So this one, that one's pointing downward, which means I think it needs to connect to this. Let's see if I'm right. No, inverted, that's fine. This one needs to go here. 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 Okay. What that should be, up, down. Great. So those are our 2, bam. That also now lets us do, and we need 2 more for these, we need a left and a right. Left, I'm gonna make this, and then do I have like L? Heck yeah. Left. And then right arrow. Typewriter left, typewriter right. So let me confirm. When I want to turn left, I want that. Okay, understood, no worries. What that means is I want you and you, no, and you here. And then that also means the front ones, this one and this one, are over here. I'm really hoping that I'm right on this because my brain is a little bit feeling like mush already. We have not gotten far enough in for it to turn into mush. So this is left. This is right. It's the inverse, but I'm otherwise correct. Inverse, but otherwise correct. What I can do, arrow for left and right, and just switch these. Cool. They're on the wrong side, but now what we should see is downward. So it's pointing downward, which means it wants to go downward. That's what we want. And then upward is upward. Easy. Left How have I done this again? I've done this wrong again. Hold on. How? So I've somehow inverted these twice and they have the same outcome? I feel like I'm going insane. That's right. That's turning right, right? This way. This one, if one goes down and one goes up, it's gonna go like that. I'm right. Okay. We've got it unlocked now. I literally have no qualms with anything going on. Now I just need to make sure I did the right one. I didn't. Epic. No worries. This one. Thank you. I also saw in chat, how are you gonna fit this on the plane? Do you see how much... We have so much space right here. We have so much space. We also need to make this taller than 1 block tall or it's going to look stupid. So we actually have more space than I know what to do with. Now, we need to get yaw. The tail going so that we can have fine-grained motor controls. And I don't know how to do that. One extra thing. This shouldn't be spinning right now. Oh, it should. I'm an idiot. No worries. Cool. Oh, we also need forward, backwards, up, down, left, right, forward. Forward, these should both be easy. These are just a one connection configuration thing. Let's pick this up. Because this is our now good typewriter. Forward, we're gonna set to this in red and up arrow. Awesome. And then this one is going to be this in red and down arrow. And then this... So, in my brain, space is go fast, and shift or control is slow down. Oops, I broke it. Up arrow. Let's connect it up, thank you. And then this is space. So what we should see... Can I click this? Space makes that power on. Control makes that depower off. Cool. I'm also going to set this to shift because I'm scared and paranoid. Scaranoid. What that also requires us to do... What it actually requires us to do is we need our analog transmission up front here. And not here, it needs to be here. And this needs to be here. I thought. But I'm wrong. I need a way to speed up that redstone transmission. Because that's the only way it'll be easily doable to power it. What we can do right now. Block. There we go. Okay, our plane should work. Our plane should allegedly function. My biggest fear right now is that it's not going to actually do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, hold on. This has an incremental mode. That's what I want. Level step-by-step changes. Use, I get it, cool. Input on one side increases transmission's power. Okay, we need to watch this whole thing. Can we speed this up? No. So this will increase the transmission power. Understood. And then on that side, it will decrease the power. Was that what I was doing, maybe, then? With this? Ever. I think I'm having a stroke while watching Redstone. That would not be ideal, I have to say. Yeah, the back speed is so slow and trash, and also that doesn't do anything. Hold on. Increment. That does nothing. So do I need to power it from this side to increment it? I do. But I need to rotation speed controller this preemptively to get to this point, though. If I use this, though, then I won't need to use the accumulator, because this has a built-in accumulator, is basically what I'm seeing. What would need to happen, though, is I need to multiply the RPM of this to 256, so by 4. Is that the number? Yeah, it would be. By 3? It'd be by 3. Yeah, it's gotta be. I'm gonna confirm, because I'm scared. Calculator. Where's my calculator application? 96 times 3, 288. 64 times 4. 64 times 4, everyone. So I need to multiply this by a stupid number that's dumb. How can we do this? Oh, I didn't know that with my airship. My source rotation must have been faster because this was perfect to get me to 256. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. What is the stressometer saying? So much remaining. Really? I think you're capping. I think you're capping on jaw. Ooh. Huh. Ha ha ha. So I was low-key hoping I didn't need all 3 modular diesel engines. I totally do. Which is bad news. For various reasons. Instead, how can we get power to an analog transmission? You know what we could do? Let's get rid of you. We can put this here. We can... We could do the same... We have to do the same thing over here. This is a requirement. Excuse you, you're being disrespectful. This is a requirement. What we can do from this point, though, is something like this. Shaft here. And then rotate. Into... What's good, chat? What's up, gang? I need a better way to do this. We can do this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm making a plane if the title of the stream wasn't super obvious. We're trying to plane it. We're trying to become planes. And oh boy, is that spooky. Spooky scary. I just inverted that, which means it's gonna be a pain in the butt. That's what that means. That's what that means. It's pain in the butt hours. Let's just keep it like this and hope that I can switch it over here. So and I can do that, and you can do anything. Great. That seems to have worked. So, oh no, this was supposed to be my thing. This was supposed to be this. Sucky butt. Okay. This is good though. What we can do now is have a permanent analog lever here. I think it was at 9 was the fastest. And then user, and a low key, maybe I only need like a 3 or 4. Let's see. And then over here, I need that same lever. So come back here. And we need this. Fast, 128. 130 something? 256. Okay. Cool. And then over here slows it down. Neato. We have, I think, what we need. Now, in order to convert this, I want this to be incremental. And then this will be my power for forward and slow. What I should do right now is glue this, because we have the ability to. Yo, what's up, Ash? Welcome in also. Glad you could join. Noise! Yo, the follow, thank you. You can tell I'm good at streaming. Let's physicsify this little bit. Hello? Okay. And this should... Attached structure does not include enough sail-like blocks. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Stupid? 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 Okay. What if instead I use create my glue? Are you gonna believe me now? No. It did connect. Okay, we have a liar on our pants. Slime, come here. It's your job now. I'm so good at typing. I'm so... Thank you. You? I'm actually gonna have an aneurysm. This is it. This is it. Copycat. The ghost blocks are not gonna work because they hate me. That's okay. These better? Thank you. It's not a contraption. We can make it one. We can make it one. Glue. We're gluing this all together now. I didn't want to do this like this, but you've given me no choice. You've given me no other option at all. Alright. Extendy pants. Extend you. This should all be the same height now. Yep, it is. And now we can assemble. Okay, this is fantastic. This is kind of the angle that I wanted. These ghost blocks should show up. I don't know why they're not. That's fine. Okay. Plane. Connected. Let's fix this. There we go. Okay. They're back. They're back. They were being a little dramatic, but now they're okay. This is great. The floating wheel is killing me. I'm so sorry. I had to fix it. We can make our wings like infinitely bigger, by the way. Like, these can be so much wider. Maybe just like that. Maybe just 3 wide? I don't know. How do people build wings? We'll do it. How many blocks? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? Weird. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nice. Nice, dude. Sick, dude. Cool. We got dummy wings. We got dummy plane. Plane working. There is a reason why I wanted to turn this into a contraption, and it was to test our propeller. So, now that we have the ability to propeller, it breaks in half. It breaks in half, and I shoot it in the face. It's also going backwards! Stop. This isn't ever gonna do it. Oh my god. Okay. Give me my creative wand. Thank you. I literally glued it together, and I don't get why it's freaking out. Which is fine. It sometimes does whatever it wants, and you have to let it spread its wings and fly away. block exists here. You wouldn't believe it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I want to break everything. I want my home to burn down. This slight inconvenience is devastating. Please stop. Thank you. You're done too. This has disappeared. It's back. Incredible. Okay, maybe that was a little bit dramatic, and maybe I apologize, but we can connect it now. What? I don't even care. I don't even care. This is not my job. This is not my job. I'm not here to ask questions. I'm here to just build a stupid plane that sometimes has a propeller on it, I guess. Okay, the good news is this is now guaranteed to work. I forget where my propeller was on before. I feel like it makes sense to be higher. So let's do it. Out of range. It's literally 4 blocks away. What am I supposed to do? This is out of... They need to quadruple the range on slime ball connectees. It can't be out of range. It's right here. They did it. It did it. It needed to be a block away. It needed to be nanometers from each other in order to connect. Thank you so much for building that into the game. That's a good feature. Give me green terracotta so that these stop disappearing. Are you real now? Are you gonna exist? Can you turn into blocks and propel? It just went away. I think I'd just blow up my whole YouTube channel. Can I also say this is going backwards? Invert. Invert. It's inverted. It's going the right way now. This is great. Do you go forward? It's kind of like a plane. What's horribly sad is that was the most successful run we've had so far. What it also kind of seems like, low-key, is that our sails are too far forward? Like, our wings are too far forward? Also, our propeller's popping off. So, maybe we just need this amount of prop. Maybe I don't need more prop. It does start to, like, yank itself downward, though. So, our wings need to be backwards. Not backwards. More back. Or, we could scoot you up. Nope. We could scoot you up. Close. We could scoot you up. Yeah. What happens if we make this, like, literally half the width? Still yanks itself downward. Should I have a miner install any gyro mod and put a gyro on it? That feels like cheating. I can't do that. I can't physically do that. I've never figured out how to make multi-length props. Somehow Charlie Delta managed to do it. I don't know. Okay, you know what would be really smart? I turn this down. Okay. This is a good speed. Charlie Delta made a multi-length prop in a cave with a box of scraps. Literally. I'm not even joshing ya. Okay. So, plane work at that speed. plane work faster now? Why are these wheels not spinning, by the way? Oh, they are. Okay. How did it turn? This plane is Tony Hawk! You cannot tell me this is not way more impressive than making a plane that works. Why is it balanced on one wheel? How did I make this? It's symmetrical. Good gang. Torque? Question mark? Maybe. Horsepower? How do you even fix this? Cosmo, you have arrived to help me fix this. Dude, what is going on? Who built this? Why is it doing this? How realistic do the physics get? Apparently, 1-to-1 to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, which, as we all know, is the most realistic physics. It yanks itself downward. Lift too much at the back. Lift too much at the back? You're saying the back is too much lift. I need more front propeller. Cosmo, a genius. Genius, Cosmo. The Jones just started flying away. Maybe Cosmo's right. Maybe I had too much back lift. Maybe I need front lift. Lift. Maybe all we needed were the friends we made along the way. Is that right? Sure. You have no elevator fins or... I'm making fins later was the plan. Oh my god, Cosmo's my dad. Thank you, can someone give him $100? Because how did he fix this? How'd you know? How did front fin turn it's still dying sometimes. How did front fin turn this into brokey plane into worky plane? You also need vertical drag? That's low-key kinda majestic. Cosmo, I don't know what vertical drag is, but I do plan on adding a little fin sail doohickey. The vertical fin will prevent unwanted roll. Fantastic. I assume I want a symmetric sail for that, right? How does a fin work? I feel like it goes like... And then it also has some back fins, but I probably don't want that, question mark? That looks like a fin system. Oh shoot, I forgot how aeronautics works. One moment, please. Let's grab this. I want this here. The vertical fin is the vertical drag. Got it. Understood. Okay. Okay. And that's why you want some funny, some fins in the back, some like little itty bitty teensy weensy, like just stabilizing maybe sails. Is that what they're called? Who knows? Nobody can say. Like this. This. Oh, it planes. Screenshot, thumbnail, video done. All right, epic. So, the issue is that now it's too back heavy, so you need the back fins. Exactly, gang. That's what I was fixing. The little twisty turnies, I think, is because of weight distribution, probably. I also have an ad and can't see or hear anything great. Oh, sorry, Cosmo. It is using symmetric sails. Okay, Cosmo. Cosmo, you should be so proud of yourself and also me. Plane fly, go burr. It feels like that and also weight distribution is my next issue. I low-key don't want to fix weight distribution though until I've built the like beautiful part of the plane. If you know what I mean. So we have a plane. It goes and takes off. And then like low-key overcorrects. So it low-key feels like maybe it needs some of this and some of this. Some of this, and then we do something like this. What are we thinking? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Plain worky. Plain worky mostly. Plain worky. Okay, next. I probably want to... I'm saying this. I probably... For right now, I'm actually going to leave it. I was thinking maybe I should... stop this. Maybe I should add a double propeller. I can do that at the very end. Maybe make the center of mass lower by moving the vertical fin down. Low-key, I could probably just, like, do something like this. And, like... But, like... The vertical fin is kind of like this, though. Like that, maybe? But we can tweak it later. Let's get all of this moving functionality connected to our plane now. What I also have to check, because I'm banking, those are now inverted. Everything's now inverted on our controls because I had to switch this going from forwards to backwards so that our propeller could be going the right way. But this is easy to fix. This is something that we can do. Okay. What I can do now, this can go here, analog strength 9. Same thing here. I feel like it makes sense to have our seat here, and then our typewriter on top of this. Which means I now need to figure out what my buttons do. So, backwards is this, which means this has 6 configured keys. I don't want that. I don't want that. I need unconfigured keys. Why does it still have 6? Typewriter. Thank you. This needs to be forward. This needs to be backwards. Now, left that way. This needs to be right. This needs to be left. Yes. I love it every single time I need it. I need to do the hands. The hand motions are my friend. Okay, now we can get this onto our plane. Basically, now we're just copying over our redstone links. I broke the game. We're actually fine and we're right here somehow. Fantastic. Can you imagine the Wright brothers made this without any mods? That's crazy. Personally, I use the elevator fins to control altitude and the ailerons to control turning. I don't think we have those. We don't have those. So I'm gonna need Cosmo, I'm gonna need you to really quick build a custom plane using just the built-in aeronautics items so that you can help me. Thank you. Let's get rid of all these and let's go into placing down these, which just need to be placed in various spots that don't power each other. And maybe this is the case where it would be good to separate or extend this. So we do something like this. 1, 2, 3. I probably should expect this to not work, but let's try it. You. Aha. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so you see, these don't power on because it's on a copycat weightless block. So what I want to do, I think a copycat box will work. So let's see. No. Copycat wool. Wool works. That's a full block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this can fit in basically everything. Yeah, it can. It can. We'll be able to do it. In order to do that, though, I need these on the side. Okay. And then from there, I should be able to hold S, and those go back, and I can remove these, and double, triple confirm. That's back. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. And honestly, I think this should be like 6. Like, this needs to be a low number. You should look at my giant message from 5 minutes ago explaining something I did an hour ago. Did I miss it? Oh, I def think I can help a lot. I built so many aeronautics contraptions. Just an hour ago, me and my friend built a 800 by 300 floating helicarrier style hovercraft that cruises at Y300 and is faster than most planes and can steer faster than any of the other builds I've seen. I was genuinely so happy with myself, and I added autopilot and auto landing along with a great balancing and driver's grab up. I wouldn't suggest making the whole wing as the turning unless you plan to keep it bare bones. Oh, so you're saying just a few wings that actually rotate? We can do that. We could do that. That's something that I can tweak later on as well. Like, that's something that's pretty easy to do, I think. And like, maybe I could just have it be this set of wings and then the ones up front are just for flying. We can do that. But good to know. Oops, stupid. I need this over on this side, and I, double stupid, didn't need to break the ones on top or bottom because those are staying. Cool, that's those done. Now I have you. This is going over here. The reason I'm switching sides is because these do have a weight, and I want to keep this thing symmetrical. And it was about 80... It went about 48 blocks per second and was about 80,000 kilopgs, pound gowns, the weight of whatever this game's metric system is. Yes. I think. Yeah. Okay, so now we should have, break you. We should have every control Right, left, up, down. Nice. And now we have our linked typewriter. I'm gonna pop this on this. Cool. Now, I just need to connect this up with you. Okay. Playing. Links don't really affect it? Okay. Unfortunately, it's gonna slow down a lot because that floating heli character hovercraft is a floating industrial basin district. Hey, I know exactly what you're going through right now, actually, because I am building a similar thing. No more spoilers, though. I think it's kind of obvious, though. Oh no, I can already see it. It's gonna turn to the weight distribution problems in the links. Ash, I literally set it up. I literally set it up so that it's perfectly distributed. It's perfect. I'm currently having Fable 5 program a flight computer for CC Tweak that has multi-stop autopilot plus stabilization. That would be crazy. That would be nuts. Okay, I need to have our faster forwards, slower down forwards buttons also. Let's link you. Cool. And this one is going to be lever, arrow. Up and arrow, lever, down. I did those backwards, that's fine. This here, and then this is going to be space. This one is going to be this and also this. And then I also want a way to turn this back prop, which means I need to move all of my redstone links that I just placed down. We'll do that later. Try drive by. Charlie, do we have that? Oh my god. Is it this? Someone was talking about this and I called it cheating. So now I feel like I can't. Also, hold on. I totally need to break this and place in my new one. Let's go, baby. Flight sim. It overstresses. Stop, 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 stop. Is that right? Okay. Are you overstressing it? I was. Here. Let's bring this down. Stressometer. And for right now, I'm gonna put this right here. So we can see it at all points. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000. It's kind of perfect. Okay, we are turning slightly because of the thing that I've already mentioned. Okay, we definitely need another propeller. Also, check out the transition thingy from propulsion. The transmission. Is that this redstone transmission that I'm using behind here? Because I am doing that. Someone had that recommendation, and I agree with them. Okay. I need another propeller blocky. Yes, it is that. Okay, cool. Let's slime glue you to you. Charlie, Can you yell at Create Aeronautics for me? Because what do you mean? This turned into a different contraption than the contraption on the bill. Okay. This should be... There's no way that this can go wrong. It's not a skill issue. It can't be. It can't... physically, there's nothing that I could do differently. Let's try it. Okay. That works. Charlie, this has been a hoot watching Kindle crash out at Aeronautics. These are super reasonable crash outs. Also, what do you mean that this thing takes 18,000 stress units? Does a propeller use more SU when it yanks? Does a propeller use more SU when you have more fans on it? Cause like I guess that makes sense. Sure. Also, I might steal your idea for a stream. That gambling game looked fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot. I think I have 12 hours in it now. It is more air to yank. Gross. My plane barely takes 1,000 SU and it flies smoother. Well, Cosmo, you can go fall off a bridge, I think I've decided. Because I don't need that negativity in my chat. I'm shrinking this. This is now, it's lighter. It's less, it lays wet. It's barely even old. Okay, we're going. And this is gonna work flawlessly this time. Uh-oh, we're heading straight for the villain. Okay, we're gonna stop. More wing in the front? But it's tilting forward. Kindle, watch out for the tower. You're right. Why did I delete the wings in the front? Why do I have so many? How do I? There's not enough. There's too many. There's. Okay, you know what we can do? Put this here. There we go. Whoops. That was probably not what I should have done. I was pretty confident it was going to stick still, but it didn't. Okay, get rid of all you. My nose is so itchy. Why is it so itchy? We can connect these up again. We can connect these up. They gotta move dummy forward, because apparently all of your sails need to be in the very front of your car, because we want lift. We want it to raise up and slay. That's what we're looking for. The plane, when I'm going on a plane, the wings are not this forward. I feel like I'm getting gaslit. Also, how big do wings need to be? Like, am I have no idea. And also, how do you get enough SU to make a thing? You fly on many prop planes? No. But that's okay. You don't need to fly on prop planes to be cool. I fly on, like, commercial jets like a normal person. Okay. Now all I need to do is replicate this. 4 blocks, and then 2 more, and then 2 more there. And then we're done. Your modular diesel engines can have a turbocharger. Charlie, why didn't you tell me this before? Charge? This doesn't seem right. Turbo. Oh, this. Engine turbocharger. Use on a diesel engine to make it faster. That doesn't increase the SU though, does it? It does! 78,000 allows it as you? No, Charlie's thing worked so quick and easy like. Go forward. It's not doing its job. What's your issue? It's too fast. Oh. Hold on, no, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna break this and this is gonna fall apart. I'm gonna break this and everything's gonna fall apart and break, but this is good news that it's gonna do that. Because that means I can fix you. That's probably fine. It's gone now. I didn't want it there anyway. We have you and you. And now you're like this. This is like this. My seat and the old thing are now dead and not useful to me. And then I just need a shaft connected to here. And now I'm going backwards somehow. Quit it. Okay, what Too fast. Too fast. What RPM is this going off on rip? Because this feels really fast. Do you not have a crafting table in your creative? Fine. Wait, this is a speedometer. This is a stressometer. Speedometer. Plane's not planing. Nothing's working, and it's my fault. 190 something is probably fast enough. How do I get you to you and have you be the same? Parallel? Parallel. No. Gear? Configure? Config... I don't know if there's a way that can do that. Is there an item that can do that? I use the inverted a lot. Inverted gear shift? The gear shift? Inverted? Inverted? I don't even know. Oh, inverted clutch. Y'all are talking about other stuff. I don't even... Inverted clutch is something for sure, I bet. Encased... Can we use encased cogwheels to do this? So, like, I need this here. Like, I guess it's whatever. Because I can do shaft and then gearbox like this. And then I think if I just switch you around, it'll be fine and work. I hope. Let's see. Yeah. Brass gearbox, I think. Well, Charlie, you were too late, and there's nothing I can do to help you with that. Where's it going? Oh, when it's powered, it turns into Flippy Floppy McGee. That's not ideal. I guess that's not necessary, because I can just scooch this here. But that's kind of fun. Can you stop it now? Oh, there we go. Always locked. Why didn't I do that first? Who knows? Also, you need to be gradual. Yes. And then I need a shaft connecting you. I actually thought it disappeared out of my inventory. I think Kindle should end this plane stuff and start making life in-game. Absolutely not. That's kind of anti my whole thing. So... I've identified the dilemma. This is inverted. Perfect. So now, right, we're still going inverted direction. However, that works. Oh, that just means I need a gearbox here. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. We have this working. Cool, 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 cool. All I need to do now is plop this here, and this should start pulling for us. And then I hope... Bro, try making legs. It's impossible. Charlie, I can't even make a plane that works. What are you talking about, try making legs? Oh my god, I made a plane that works. So it's a little bit... tilty, it feels like? Like it tilts a little bit to the side. I'm kind of hoping and assuming that's just, I need my big wings way bigger. I need more, way more, like, front lift and way more configurability with them. Plain styled out. These need to be, I need this long. That long? Maybe overkill. But like not much shorter than this. Oh, and also this has got to go back up to 15. How to angle? This one's the angle, sorry. 15. 15 to 15. I'm here for the long wings. I'm here for the plane. Everyone's here for something. Legs on a plane? We can't just go putting legs on things. I'm gonna get called to some convention. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? Again, with the odd numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? Always have to have a question mark on it, because otherwise they might know your next move. Cool. Odd number. Let's go. Charles a leg man confirmed. Absolutely he is. I have too much forward lift. But this is good. This is something I can fix. This is fixable. Okay. I don't think the issue is that you got way too forward lift, it's that you got way too little back lift. Agreed, agreed, agreed. I'm just saying words. Put down a diagram? That's a good idea. Let's diagram it up. Let's turn our lives into a diagram. It disappeared, but it's still here. Lift force, you're lying. You're a liar. You could do that? Okay, and then we got dummy drag, but only in the back part of my plane. I think because this diagram is stupid. Oh, it's because these wings don't count towards lift in this scenario. So I'm just gonna need to pretend. Okay, and my pretending in this case is that I don't have the ability to do anything more than this right now, but that's okay. Plane? How do we like this drive? Since I think the wings are a sub-level. So shooked, it doesn't count it in the diagram, but it does definitely count it not in diagram form. Oh, so I'm right. 100%. We have too much backlift. We have too much backlift. I added too many backlift panels. We gotta fix them now. 3? Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, we gotta get over this area. This fly's pretty nice. Okay, maybe I want a little bit more backlift, but honestly, I think that's okay. Okay. The biggest problem is that it's missing legs. Thank you so much, Charlie, for that info. I've really... hold on, it has legs. The legs are just wheel legs. Like a normal plane. It has the perfect amount of legs for a plane leg wheel plane. With legs. And now we're gonna fall out of the sky. Finally another one with a brain. I don't know if I can, I don't know if we can say that. I'm gonna be totally honest. We can't have my plane have legs. This is gonna be my first plane that I ever legitimately make, and we're gonna put legs on it. Okay, let's make some drive-by wires. We need linked controller hubs. I don't know what these do, so let's just mess with them. Let's figure it out. I'm confused. I assume I need a redstone link, so let's get 1 or 2. Bamboozled. Network backup block. You need the cable thing and the typewriter from Wire Mod. Okay. So then someone was talking about this mod. Is that the title? Oh, this is my first plane ever and we will be putting legs on it. Ash, we can't put legs on we can't put legs on my plane. We can't put legs on the plane. We can't put legs. Can't do that. Okay, let me flip on over to drive-by wire just so I can grab all the things at once instead of trying to search for them. Drive-by. Let me know if you see it and I missed it. I've missed it. Where? I don't know. The viewer is always right, and sometimes the viewers are an idiot collectively. Okay, so we need a typewriter hub, a wire, drive-by wire, cable, and cable cutters. What? Oh, channel. Okay. What? I think I know what this is doing. I think what this is doing. Let's get rid of these. Let's just mess with this until it starts working. No, stop. Dog, this is broken. Okay, fixed it. This goes here and also here. How does it... So then how does it know? what's the other button? Charlie, you don't need the other drive-by-wire things, okay. I don't think Kindle's brain is braining. Neither is mine. Okay, I'm gonna go real slow. I might just need to stick to the typewriter instead of learning something new. I know, but this feels helpful. Okay. Right-click the typewriter with the cable. I did. And now these cables are showing up, and I can't scroll off to the cable cutter. Stop cabling. Cable. This, and then maybe I press a button? No. Now scroll. Menu? Sure. World? What? How do you have a world channel? It's the buttons on my keyboard. It's the buttons on my keyboard? This is what the game decides is a good button for... Okay, Charlie, I get it. It's stupid. It's stupid and dumb and stupid. I broke that instead of... And now I can't... Okay. Right-click the typewriter and then scroll. Charlie, I got it. Charlie, right-click on the typewriter and then scroll. And then that finds the button I want. And then I right-click. And then... That's the next thing. Charlie, I get it. I get it. You actually... I got it the whole time. I got it the whole time. So what this means is what I want to have is a wah, wah for up down. And then separately, I want wah, wah for turning. So I need 2 whamps per wing. So I need 4 whamps here and then another one back here to make this one go wah, wah. So I need 5 whamps. I was hoping I'd be able to build a plane in 2 hours. Bro is making duck noises to communicate. Bro is tired of this. bro is fed up. That's what bro is. Bro liked playing the gambling game where I could not think and click a few times and call it a day. But instead, bro has to play Create Mod Minecraft because that's what his viewers want me to play. Having all the movement controls in just the front wing makes movement quite limited. I know, and that's what I'm fixing. So, let me figure out how to plane. If I were a plane and I want to go up and down, do I want to do that for the whole wing? Or do I only want to do it on like this back row of the wing? Or do I have 4 wings? Guys, are you trying to do the 6-7 motion? I'm trying to build a plane! I may not be an engineer, but I know how to build a jet engine IRL. You know better than me. That's for sure. Do it on the back fins. They're called elevator fins for a reason. Wait. No, you're not supposed to do the whamps on the back fins. The back fins are just for stabilizers, I thought. The back fins don't turn. I've flown a plane in GTA before. Plane, how they work. A plane blueprint. They are very correct. Guys, I'm looking up an aircraft blueprint. These are not helpful. I need something like actually real. So the back ones are for up and down. Only? What are the back plane fins for? It's always the furthest fins in the back that are for going up and down. Oh my god. Wait, so you're telling me that they do 2 things. They go stay flat, but also went for up down. That makes a lot of sense in hindsight, because yeah. Kindle, listen to the people in your comments. You will learn some things just like you hate me, especially when I'm right. Thank you for adding the missing text to my message. Okay, no, I get it now. I get it now. I was thinking that you were all stupid, and it turns out I was the one that was stupid. So let's throw this plane in the trash and do this all over again, because that's more fun than starting over, right? Item frame, and I'm gonna put these down. Don't ever click on the world again. We're putting this here. We're putting this here. Charlie, what a surprise. You know what's actually surprising? That I'm never gonna play on our server again because I'm gonna be stuck here trying to build a plane. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Okay, we have plane wheels. I don't like these. They're in my way. We have wheels. Plane wheels exist in a time and place where planes happen. Okay, what I need from this, I would want this. If I were a plane, I'm looking at plane schematics on how they turn and stuff. Well, at least we know he can make a propeller spin. Cosmo, I've got that on lock. I'm actually pretty good at that. Your plane is looking quite average, except that it doesn't have elevators. It doesn't have the twisty twisties. It only has 1, 2 stupids. Okay. No, I'm actually gonna lock in. This is the end of the video, because now I'm gonna be really good at building this plane. My next Create Aero SMP video is not coming out until I build a plane. So if it takes 4 months, that's what happened. Okay, we have this. I need these. Thank you. And I want these probably like right here. Yeah. And these are already turbocharged because of the turbocharger. Great. You were overthinking it. A plane is just planes. I'm overthinking it. It took us 30,000 years as a human species to make planes. And you expect me to make one in 2 hours? You're crazy. I feel like I have a funny soundboard for this. This one. Just slap wings in an engine. That's what I did. That's what I did, and everyone was like, no, you're stupid, and that's not how planes work. So then I had to start over. Okay. What's back here? Nothing. We just go straight into this? Okay. In the front. We can do the front. I'm capable enough to build the front. In the front of a plane, I have our engine thing. This goes into 2 wheels and a propeller. Simple enough. How do I want to propeller this? I feel like if I can encase chain drive it, I probably should. So like this, and then rotate, and then shafts. Think. Capable? That's debatable. I love rhyming. It was something. It was almost a good rhyme. It's more of a slant rhyme. Like if you were Eminem, you could pull it off maybe. So the plane I'm trying to copy has like the propellers. That's a wheel. The propeller's like way. It's like so far away, and also it's further up. I mean, maybe this is something that'll be fixed. I don't know. But we can connect it like this. Propellers aren't made of rubber. There's no need to power the wheels. Gang, you say this, but the biggest problem I have with Charlie's thing is that the wheels can only be powered when you're powering the propeller Or actually, the wheels aren't powered, so you can only move when powering the propeller, and I'd rather be able to have wheel control and like move back forth without needing propeller. Just wasting SU in the air. I know, but using SU on the ground, and we have 78,000 SU now, so I'm actually good. I may change my mind. We'll see. I want power to my wheels. I want my wheels to be fun and cool. Which should probably mean I set up a way to power the propellers. Charlie, you don't need to power the wheels. I know, but I want to because on the ground, it's impossible to drive it. Kindle, do you want me to just make all your vehicles? No, it wouldn't be fun. What's the point of watching the Kindle Bubblegum channel if you don't see him build the thing? It's not a car. Charlie, in real life, do planes have wheels and do the planes' wheels drive? Yes, I hope. Wait, maybe a car drives them. Do planes' wheels not drive? Do planes' wheels drive? They don't, planes' wheels don't drive? I need someone else to confirm, because there's no way I'm trusting Charlie Delta. He thinks his kid's name should be Corn or whatever. That would be stupid. A clutch to shut him off, sure. Planes wheels don't drive? There's no way. I don't believe you. I do not. I can't. Do plane wheels drive? Do plane wheels orbit the sun? Aircrafts can be equipped with powered wheels that drive the aircraft during ground taxiing using onboard electric motors. Who are you? I'm me. Technically they do so they can get off the ground. Thank you, Mel's. Finally, someone that cares about me and my mental health. The propellers are on low speed that drag the plane along the airways. Yeah, but you're not driving a 747. I know, but I'm gonna make a 747, and then everyone's gonna be like, wow, he's so cool, and he made a 747 in micro form, a mini 747, maybe just a 7. You don't need them. Charlie, I'm gonna make them now, and you're gonna be like, wow, that's so good, that's so cool. Wow, good work, Kindle, good job. That's what you're gonna do. And I'm gonna be like, heck yeah, dog, I'm sick. I'm actually epic. Okay, and then what we could do, so hold on. I have this thing, so what I did, I put this here because I want my propeller to be able to go fast sometimes. I feel like we have clutches that, do I want inverse clutches or do I want clutches? I want something. Maybe I just make a car. We could just skip all this air hubbub and just make a car. That would be easy. I've already made a car. It's over there somewhere. Why don't I just do that? You're welcome. My dad's an airplane mechanic, so I have a little knowledge. See, the only person with the actual credentials is allowed to talk now. Thank you. Everyone else is banned. Make a car that glides. Make a legged car. We can't go back to the legs. We cannot go back to the legs. I'm just now considering how difficult it was to make a car to begin with. And now I maybe don't want my wheels to be powered. Okay. So how? Okay. I know what to do. 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 And stop laughing at me in chat, please. What we could do, we have a clutch here that turns off wheels and propeller. That's like the stop button. Always the stop button. Make an octuple-legged mech. I'm just trying to build a plane. Like, this is like the easiest part. This is like the easiest. This is the easiest contraption other than a car in the world. And you're like, make a super mech. Make a super mech. I don't do all of my turbo. Do all of my engines need to be turbocharged? Is this a true? Oh, maybe. Fair enough. Okay, so we have a clutch here that turns off the front parts. Front parts can be powered. What I would want to happen is my wheels can either go forwards or backwards at a low speed. I'm thinking like 30 RPM. The way I can do that is with a rotation speed controller. Rotation speed, T-I-T-I-O-N. I'm good at spelling. I'm actually top 3 in my state. Cog. And we can replace this with this. Yes. So that goes straight through. A Flappy Bird with legs? That's gonna be so hard. That's gonna be so hard. And then, hold on. And then if we were to ever make that, all of y'all in the chat would be like, no, you don't need legs. Flappy Bird, canonically, because in the game, Flappy Bird's legs don't actually do anything, so you don't need to power the legs or make the legs moving. And then you'd just be back at square one of we wouldn't even get working legs. I'm in a really aggressive mood, and I deeply apologize. I gotta check myself. I gotta simmer down, I think. What was I doing? I need a gear shift. Gear shift. I just want a normal one. What's the difference? I just want a gear shift. Let me just go back and forth. Gear shift here, gear shift there. We got a little bit there, back gear shift. I still have the original copy of Flappy Birds on my phone. Charlie, do you have like the iPhone 4? Do you have like the original iPod Touch? Do you understand that this is the joke? Everything you do will be wrong except your fate. I will make a plane that works. That's what I'm committing to. That's what I'm committing to. I ported it over. That feels like overkill. That feels like you're holding on to something that needs to be let go. It's like Flappy Bird has been dead for so long. It's just clinging on for dear life for no reason. Like it'll let my boy die. I needed a cable. I needed a pick block instead of breaking it. Okay, in my mind, things have happened. Let's pretend that they have. What I want to do, I want this to be like my shut off. So I'm thinking menu right. What's menu? I don't have a menu button. I don't know. I want caps lock for stop. GHABC menu. Ah, menu is caps lock, everyone. We've learned something new. Cool. That's done. Okay. Now. Sure, you keep going. You finally figured out the wires. I know it only took 2 hours. Okay, so now, if I... Oh, menu is not that button. Gamers, I have not figured this out. Left control, left shift, end? Oh, that is a button. Okay. Page down, page up, up, down, left, right, caps lock. Oh, that one. That one I want. Okay, so caps lock does something. It should. It should turn this off, no? Menu is the Windows menu button? It might be. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus, colon, backspace, delete, caps lock. This. I literally... I swear when you power these, It stopped. Okay. Charlie, what am I doing wrong? Nothing, I fixed it. Okay, ideally, I'd want this to be a toggle of like, hit caps lock, turns on the flight. Unhit caps lock, turns off flight. Okay, so how do we do that? That's gotta be an item. There's gotta be an item for that. Centrifugal clutch? That's kind of fun. Andesite clutch, brass automatic clutch. What does this one do? Relay rotation when powered, that doesn't tell me anything. Add a copper bulb. I could, but then I need a comparator to... I agree with you if I was like in base create mod, but I have a typewriter that connects to things wirelessly with a wire somehow. So like there's gotta be a way to like toggle. This is a powered toggle latch. So I could just power this. Yeah. Right? I think. Should work. So if I lever, need a shaft as well. 1 second. Shaft, I need a casing to block off that thing. Cool. This. Nothing. Okay. If I close that off, does that then mean I can power... One of y'all's time zones is only 8 for me. It is basically 9. Okay, that turns on. There we go. There we go. Are you making a car now? Charlie, only kinda. I'm making a plane. I'm making a complaint. And then, you know what? I can't complain. I'll stop streaming soon, don't worry. Don't leave yet, though. I need the ad revenue. Okay, that's our toggle on-off switch. We can break this. And now, if I connect you to here, and I go all the way to caps lock, and right-click the side of this, then toggle. It only took 30 minutes, but this works. This works. This works. Okay. What was I doing? I want to forward and backwards. So okay. My thought. I probably just want to forward backwards with the arrow keys for fine-tuned controls, and then I can have a left and right with the arrow keys. And that is all that I need for the plane turning. And that is all easy to do. all we need to do, select channel up, is probably... Now I'm confused. Okay, we can go left. We can figure that one out. Left means this. And also this. Right means this and also this. Okay. Now. Left, right. Cool. Cool. Wasted SU? This is gonna use like 16 SU. Wasted 76,000 out of 16? It's not wasted. It's not. I stepped away for a bit. These don't look like legs. Guys, we can't. The next video I make, if you want, I can delay the plan I had of making my mega base fly and stuff, and I'll make a spider. I'll make a spider, it'll have legs. How about that? And I could put guns on it or something. Sure. We could do that. I just want to build my little thing. I mean, I want to build my doohickey. Don't make it fly, make the base walk. Did I say fly? I meant I'll make it walk. I'll make it saunter. I'll make it fast. I'll make it go 40 blocks a second. Easy. No worries, actually. So, how do I drive a car? I want this kind of gear shift, right? Directional gear shift? Because I think that means it doesn't get powered when I don't want it to. Okay. So now, I want this to be forward. And then my guess is this and this. Oh, but one of them's wrong. So my guess is now this and not this. Cool. So let's try it. Okay, 512 stress units. 512 stress units being used, and only when I choose to use them. Isn't that actually helpful and useful and good? Yes, agreed. Thank you. Oh, here, let's turn this off. Thank you. See, this is clean, I think. I believe, in my heart of hearts. I feel like this is good. Okay, we now have a car. Which is something. You can go forward, left, right, and backwards. And backwards left, backwards right. This is good. This is fantastic. Right? Okay, next, bonk that up to whatever speed it needs. And now we're gonna get the propeller in. This needs to be glued, and I need sails. Mid-eye plane. Great-eye car. I haven't even gotten wings on it. It's just a car. That's the goal. That's the goal. We make small but good steps forward, like the spider that'll make in a future stream. And it's such good steps that I'm gonna stand now. I'm gonna stand really slowly because my desk is not that quick. It's already hurting my legs to go this slow because I'm like in half a squat. Huh. Mid-eye YouTuber? Great-eye voice? Huge. Honestly, I think that's the only reason why I have any YouTube following at all. That, and I know how to explain a topic. Like, that's the two things I got going for me. I got a radio voice and can do tutorials. Okay. No, he's sliding on the floor. He does not have legs. No legs. No legs. I'm leg free. Leg free every day of the week. I'm mostly here for Kindle's nice legs. In fairness, I got some tree trunks of legs. Those things are beefy. That's what hockey will do to you. Make you swole. Okay, we need cables. And now we're finally at the point where we're making a plane. I want forward with space. Left shift, left control. Sure. This one. Left shift, left control. Can I? Oh, I can't do both, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. I can? Who knows? And then I want page up. What was my button? Space. Give me space. Space. Okay, so now we should see. Okay, that is the inverse of what I wanted, but that's probably fine. And then this will slow it down. And that will also speed it up. Great, 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 great. Great, great, great. We can rotate you around. We can invert this to go this way. Okay. So now, space makes it go the correct direction. And let's go, what's the max speed that this will go? 180, 192. Probably fine. Make the propellers jellyfish legs instead, Kindle. It would be peak. You can't call whatever those things jellyfish have legs. You can't, those aren't, you can't call those legs. You really physically cannot. I'm a console player, so I suffer with normal Minecraft. Honestly, if this stream is how modded Minecraft goes, you don't want to play it. I can promise you. Okay, we have a propeller. And that's something. Now I feel like I want to do these back sails, because I think these are going to be pretty challenging. What I think I should do, what I should do, I'll need a torsion spring for these two back ones. The good news is I only need up down with these two. But then I separately need one for this. Okay. I need one of this, and I'm probably gonna get encased these things. Okay. So this is not how this is gonna work, but that's okay. It's gonna be like this. And this is gonna be here, and this is gonna be our rotate the back sail back and forth. Kindle, it's not a Minecraft issue. It's not Minecraft, it's you and your skill issue. No, you missed my message about a static sitting desk. Wait, I didn't see it. You didn't make one. Yeah, it's my skill issue, but I also like seeing what others create. In the create mod! Ha ha ha! You can also use mechanical bearings. Duh! I forgot. Good to know. I will do. Yes, the real benefit of that would be... Ooh. I feel like I just want to use mechanical bearings. The swivel bearing is stupid and dumb. Thoughts? Why can I reply to myself? Kindle, please make a giant pair of legs for the plane. Cosmo, I would love to. It would be my dream to make a giant pair of legs for this plane. But I can't do it, unfortunately. I don't have the ability to make legs. I've run out of my legs. I used to have them, and I must have lost them. How is a quarter of my chat wanting legs on my plane? Neither right. Need directional gear shift and torsion spring to control angle. Yes. You are right. I do need a bearing though to like move the thingies around. But bearing there and there, bearing here, and that is my power. And then I can do this into gearbox vertical. No. I need torsion springs. Like an idiot. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Is this long enough, by the way? I don't know. Hold on. It's not just a portion of your whole chat that want legs. The rest of the viewers ain't verified, thus they can't chat. I can't. We can't have legs. Oh, make sure to give the plane some big feet. Y'all just got a weird, leg and foot thing? Is that what it is? Is that your deal? But powering bearings will only spin in one direction. I know. I need this. I need this. I also, again, I need, so, like, ideally, I need one of these that can be double-sided. This is probably the hardest part, though. I mean, because I've already done the other part. But still. Encased cogwheel. If I put this here, and then I have this... that doesn't do a thing. Look at my plane might help. Charlie, I don't want to steal. You know, I think you should open up a server to play with your viewers so that you can teach you how to build. Well, good times, I have a server, and you can subscribe to my Twitch channel and get access to it. The link is in my Discord to join, but you gotta pay me money because I'm not gonna play with bullies, and mostly because I can't afford monitoring and managing it for people that are join for free and will break stuff. It's in the hangar. I can't. Ash, I have a server. If you want to join, you can join YouTube membership or subscribe on Twitch. The server's only mildly glitchy at the moment. There we go. It's basically the best server ever. Shameless YouTuber extorts his community for money. I extort my community for $3. If YouTube membership's cheaper, if you want to do that, it's basically only to prevent trolls from paying money, or from joining to break stuff. And it's less likely if you're gonna pay money. And the rich get richer. SMH, the rich. I'm so rich that I have a Minecraft server. But you don't have a Minecraft. I actually have 2 Minecraft servers. One of them's a Minecraft realm that I haven't played on in a year. Ooh, if I'm subscribed on Twitch and YouTube, can use both my Minecraft accounts at the server? No, unfortunately. And that's mostly because I can't split it up that way. 2K? Okay, Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, you can. How about you just give someone else a Twitch sub instead of hogging it for yourself? Rich get richer, bro. Sass is already too rich. Bro might be Mr. Beast. Honestly, it's like, oh, it just goes. It's just doing what it loves to do. It's doing its best. Okay, so I'm like picturing it over here. If this is our power source, we need a torsion spring. No. Directional gear shift, torsion spring, mechanical bearing. On both sides. What if instead Oh, an anonymous gift to Cosmo. Thank you for whoever did that. I think I might go for a subscription on YouTube tomorrow. OMGW! Very nice of you, whoever an anonymous gifter is. That's so kind. I have lost my train of thought. I didn't even know people were this kind. This is beautiful. YouTube membership done now. Where is the server? Hop over to the Discord and make sure your Discord account is linked with your YouTube account. There's an info tab on how to do that if you don't know how. And then you should also see a members only section. Make sure that you have the members role because that should update right away. Bunch of stuff. Okay, what I need to do, I want to probably have 2 rows, one for the back this sale and one for the back these elevator sales that I've heard so much about. For these, since it's split up like this, we can actually go like this into a torsion spring and then brass gearbox? I think it's a brass gearbox probably. And you know what, I'm gonna do this just to test. So this is going this way, but I think, right, I can flippy floppy. So this way's going this way, but if I flippy floppy, this way's going this way, this way's going this way. Yeah. That's how brass works. Okay. So we have this into our brass, we flip you around, and now that goes. I will sub on Twitch. Do I get the access to the members only thing? Yes, Twitch subs and YouTube members get access to Minecraft server. Oh, someone should have suggested the brass gearbox earlier. I know, could you imagine? Like, we would have saved so much time. It would have been so nice. But yeah, apparently not. That's alright. What are you gonna do, you know? Okay, so we have this power for that. Then, I probably want the same thing? Question mark? Can I do the exact same thing? What would be the issue with that? We have rotate left, rotate right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I think this one should be our elevator ones. And then the one below it should have a shaft into a vertical gearbox into our mechanical bearing. Ooh. Like this, and the mechanical bearing, and the mechanical bearing. Good. Hold on, some people have some people are messaging. Someone should tell him that planes need legs. Charlie, can I leak your address? like I'm asking politely. Oh, I just checked Discord and it already gave me the role. I forgot I connected Twitch to my Discord. Huge. Torsion spring come off of side of gearbox instead? Pismo, we could do that, but then that adds an extra distance, so I don't wanna. Someone should get Charlie a sub. I like that. Approved. Charles Lee. Chat paused due to scroll. Oh, Delta Alpha. It's not optimal. Yeah, it is. Oh, are you saying... No, but then it is optimal because I'm not looking for optimal. I'm not looking for minimum weight. I'm looking for symmetry and with skinny. With skinny. We actually use more torsion springs if I do it the way you're suggesting, right? Or am I missing something? Regardless, let's put on some sales. Copycat, copy who? Copycat windmill sale. 1, 2, 3. Looks nice. Now put legs. Great. Wait, this is symmetrical then. If optimal means symmetrical? That's the symmetry. Is this what a plain fin looks like? Kinda. I think it works. I can't like invert you. I can't. Oh, nice. I want to replace these with copycats. Ooh, broke that block. Symmetric sails, windmill sails. This one. So that then I hopefully won't need to like break and rebuild this in a second. I'll enjoy the crash out when this goes goofy. It's, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's literally like it's this way symmetrical. Wow. Wait till you start trying to make it look nice and it throws off the balance. I'm actually the best builder in the world, so it's gonna look fabulous and be perfect right away. And I won't take any other words because I'm not listening. Concrete? 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 Black concrete? Okay. I'm gonna try this and it's gonna look stupid, but I think it's gonna be fun. Yeller concrete. That's gonna look cool, I think. Best builder, huh? But I'm here. I'm easily so cool at building. Them things yeller. Yeah, they are. They for sure are. Yes, sir. I love my blocks yeller. All right. We can Caleb's here with us. We can connect the wire. Cable cutters. Ain't nothing here. Break this. Cool. Cable this. So good time. Subscribe with Prime Gaming. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Let's lever it up first so I can see where I am. These are too much. Let's drop these down to 15. And 15. Nah, looks fine. Look good to me. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. Right, hold on. I also need to switch this to only place when anchor destroyed. Cool. Nice. One thing I do need to do is make these colorful and cool looking. I think I'm just gonna do a green color, because that's what it's telling me to do. It has like something like this, so it has like a little. That's kind of camo-y, right? Yeah, camo. Come on, baby. Okay, let's turn that way. Bless you. So that means yaw goes this way. Then the plane is gonna go this way. So that's yaw right. So I want to set this to E. I want to set this to E. LMNOPLEHIJKABCDE to here. And then Q, LMNOQ here. So what that should be, E, Q. agree. Okay. I think this is good. Oh, by the way, if you were to recommend a create mod pack for multiplayer, which would it be? Also keep it beginner friendly. Are you thinking like no aeronautics? Because then if you want it like Minecraft with just create, then I would get just create. That's literally what it is. It's pretty good. There's a series on it. If you don't watch that, you probably should. People are crashing out about things not updating and stuff. You should have access. Cool. Next, these things. That would be, if this is down, if my back is down, then I go up. If my back is up, then I would go down. And if my back is down, then I would go up. So this is up. So this is S. This is confusing. I'm gonna pretend that it's S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. And then the other one is W. So now, hold on. Break this. That goes back to normal. It's really slow. I think that's just the windmill bearings. If I wanted to, I could probably replace it. So that's that way. That's that way. Guys, how long do you think the video will be? If you're saying the video on this is not going in. There's no, maybe some clips, and that's it. I do, though, want to get into stream highlights. So if you know an editor that would be willing to work for no money, because I can't afford one, let me know. So we have both of those. The last thing we need is probably this to connect to two more, or to our sails. Right? 9.5 hours just to figure out weight distribution. The rest is another story. So this I did right away, and it was basically symmetrical, except for my wheel in the back here, which was causing it to be a little heavier. If I just put another thing on the other side, then it's perfect. So the weight distribution is going to be easy. That's the easy part. I'm not even worried about the weight. I'm worried about everything else. No, that wouldn't do that. Dang. I was thinking maybe I can get in some swivel bearings here, because it does feel like they're smoother in this land. It does feel like it's smoother. I'm just going to leave it for now, and if I can notice a difference, then maybe we'll switch out our bearings for something else. Now, though, we can get in these. So these have to be basically what I have here, where one is like this and the other one's like this. But I don't need to do it the whole way, which I think is what I was doing here, and that was a mistake, probably. So, we can have a gearbox coming out of here into... into directional gearboxes, into torsion springs, into this here, like that. That looks good. Right over our wheels. I don't see how this could go bad. Sure. Let's try it and see what happens. Oh, of course. This needs to be powerable on each side. Okay. So maybe like this. And this. And then... this into a can't have anything there. So I think I'd like... I'm trying to think about how I would do this. Wait, Cosmo just put in my chat squished emojis of me. Shooked artist. Oh, your profile picture is a Kindle like fire. I thought it was water. Yeah, fire. It's a little fire guy looking all happy. My cousin made it. I have merch. Cosmo has squished my emotes of the fire. I didn't know that was a thing. I can't wait to join the server tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you build. Because I know you go a little crazy sometimes, maybe. Maybe. So what did I do over here that was so good? I have it 5 blocks wide. I see, and then it goes back and in on itself. Okay. So I low-key kind of have to do that. No worries. And then I could just have it come back there. No, I couldn't. It would have to be here. So, can I put you on a hydraulic press? I can see that. Like, I don't know how. I can see that. To get back to plane, I'm sorry, that's maybe the point of this. So, planes, the wings of the planes. What wings on planes make them turn? Turning aircraft. Centrifugal force, the load. Why are there so many arrows? Wing roots, trailing edge. No cool glasses? What version is the server? It is 1.21. Yeah, I have a mod pack associated with it too. The info should all be there, hopefully. Various flaps. Trailing edge increases wings curvature for increased lift. Wing slots and slotted flaps provide maximum lift and lower drag. Reduced lift and maximum drag. Split flap spoiler reduces lift and increases drag. Those are just different types of wing flaps. I just want a wing flap. Pitching. Rolling. So how do you roll and how do you what rolls? It's the back one. I've decided. Which means this would need to be the back of my wings? Which, I mean, let's try it. Let's see what the heck happens. I'm gonna sit here contemplating forever, or am I just gonna build something? I'm just gonna build. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna figure it out together. It turns out I've had astigmatism in my right eye, and now I have 2 types of tism. That's a really good joke. It's the big one's word, the front, I believe, because of the flaps on them. Wait. Mel's, is it the front of the wing that you need to make go brr brr? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so if I somehow got a sub, do I get to keep joining the server even after the sub ends? No, unfortunately. It is only available for current subs. Back of wings go burr burr. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting out of all of this. So that's what I'm believing. What I'm like calculating all my options. Okay, so either what I could do is I could have my input output be here or have my input output be here. That's basically it. Those are my options. No the front ones, but they are on the back. They are the big ones though. I see. They're on the back of the front wings. I'm hoping that's what you're saying. If it's not, too bad. I know I've been wanting to use this since I found out I had an astigmatism. This joke popped into my head. I've been desperate to use it. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good joke. I can't lie to you. I've had my phone up to like have chat readable, even though I have chat over on another monitor, and it's just been burning power. Okay. We can connect to here, the gearbox, and then a cog will connect. Wait. This? It's at least like nicer. Can I? Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. And hold on. Can I make it? Ooh. What's this block for? Andesite encased shaft. Dang it. That's an important one. This needs to be a gearbox here also, by the way. Unless I was going to do something crazy there. By the way, Kindle, is there a size limit on physics contraptions for the server? I think I started something. LOL. There is not a size contraption, but there is, like, if it lags out the game, you're going to have to get rid of it. I low-key probably need to revamp the mod pack and the server configs, because it is pretty laggy with, like, 8 to 10 people on. But that'll come at some point. Okay. So... is there a way? Like, I could save a lot of space, and I probably should do this by moving this and powering, like, something here or something. Oh, but right now it's, like, perfectly flat. Ugh. Okay, hold on. No, because even if I put this here, grass. Oh, right, it doesn't think that that's real. Sure. If I put this here, that gives us one spot, which is enough to put this. And let's put this at 15 degrees. Oh, no, I need to do... Okay, this has fixed my issue. I need to be able to do this first and then the torsion spring, so it doesn't even matter, which means get rid of all that and means I put this back. Does this still show up? Caps lock? Yes. Okay. So, gearbox here. We can gearbox into a torsion spring. Set this to 15. This works. We can put a power source there. And then all I need to do now is somehow power this cogwheel. Which I could physically do from above or to the side, right? Kindle, if you need help with optimizing the mod pack, I'd be happy to help with that. Just let me know. Ash, I might take you up on that. Oh yeah, speaking of optimizing mod packs, my friend is making an aeronautics mod pack and he was struggling, so I built a new one with 300 mods that functions better than some 100 mod packs I've seen. I might be goated at mod packing, and I did not have to optimize a lot. Hey, if you're interested in helping me, you will get access to the server for free if you are chosen to help like build out a mod pack and stuff as like a thank you. Stay active-ish in my Discord and like look out for an announcement for it, because that may be coming soon. Yeah, because Like if you can optimize it and like manage the server enough to have like 15 people on, that would be incredible. So it's just something I'm thinking about doing and probably will doing. I can help make a mod pack with my good friend GPT. Your good friend GPT is going to need to make a server optimization thing that is better than my good friend GPT also. So it might take a lot of effort. So I made mod packs way too much. I made 14 so far. The only issue with the mod pack I made is that Essentials doesn't work. Cosmo, I don't have Essentials on mine. I think that's fine. So, if I do something like this... You know my good friend GPT Plus with extended thinking. That's pretty good. That's pretty fancy. I'm really trying to like make this as compact as possible. I think I just don't. I think whoop, not you. I do this. Connect, connect, connect. Great. I probably could have just done this with these, but that's fine. Let's replace it. While I'm here. Great. What this will do, if we get ourselves a lever. Maybe I get some of these. Copycat windmill sail? Ooh, wait, what's the difference? Maybe I want the wings instead? I don't think there's a difference. I assume there isn't. What? Okay, the main issue is that it's stupid and ugly. And I would rather the windmill sails, I feel like. Because they look the same, I think. Windmill generates SU and attached to bearing. Wind generates lift. Well, this should do the same as the wing, because the normal sail counts for both of those. Oh wait, hold on. My whole thing I was supposed to do... Is this a contraption? Oh shoot, it is. Is it? I'm gonna be so honest, I have no clue. Copycat. I think what I'll have to do is have a separate copycat wing for the wing part. For like the up-down. And then a separate one for the wing that is just there for lift. Maybe. Who really knows? I want to probably a slab in between. It's like one of these. Maybe that looks a little stupid. What's another thing that could be cool? What time should I expect the Discord notification, by the way? In announcements? You'll see it. Does the wing have the same texture on the bottom like the sail does? No, the wing is like hidden vibes, but when you copycat it, it looks the same. So it'll look like that. I want to try to find... I guess I could do layers. Wait. No, I want something lighter than that. Flat pane is not what I want, I don't think. Fine, we can do layers. No, we can't. What is that? Copycat. Maybe I want a flat pane. What does this do? That is what I want. Is that what I want? Let's grab this. Is this a contraption? No. What am I thinking? I don't even know. Okay, but we have the ability now to make sail things. This needs to be way longer. So like this maybe? What does a plane wing look like? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I'm doing it terribly wrong. Let's remove all this. Copycat. And then like low-key I want like beams? Fluid pipes? A step, perchance? I feel like I want this. Copycat, just do a full block, whatever. Sure. How big is this? Yeah. Plane wing looks like plane wing. I know what things look like. I'm actually crazy. What's a corner slice? Is it this? It's so small. I feel like I want the beam. I like copycat. I want like a beam. Is that a thing? Maybe a fluid pipe will do the trick? Sure. Whatever. Oh, and also, let's shrink that. Yeah? Sure. Whatever. And then I can copy this over to the other side. Good thing that I know exactly what I'm doing now. 2, 3, 4. 3. 4. Then we go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Yeah, and like a little L, and then we finish it off with sails, because apparently we don't want our whole plane wing connected for one reason or another. Who knows if I'll ever figure that out, but that's okay. Okay, and then from there, we have this, our beam, and our fluid pipe for a little cool, like, end cap on our wing. And to add extra weight, because who doesn't love a bit of extra weight? Okay, from there, I think we're ready. I need to cable up certain parts first. It just does it anyway. Well, then I might as well make this all a wing. I don't know how to make it not like this, so I'm just not going to bother. Okay. Wing, done. This one is still not connected. My fault. Cog, right. Cool. So that way goes that way. That should mean this way goes the same way? Yes. This bonus means... No, stop that. Okay. Like this. I want... glue works. I need a physics. I need glue to connect it. Okay. So... This isn't doing it. This isn't doing a single thing. I have not been reading chat for a minute. So we're coming up on 3 hours. I will have to end this stream, which is so sad. I really wanted to get this plane like done. I don't have the time. Which is really devastating. What is going on with this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to end it, unfortunately. It's like almost working, which is so sad. It's also a little wobbly looking. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, it's not getting turned anymore. Yeah, dog, I really don't know. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. I appreciate y'all for joining as much as you could. If you want to see the finished product of this, it will be on my YouTube channel, so check it out there. Thank you again for joining. I will check you all out on the next one. So goodbye. Have a good one.